between high school and university was how independent you had to be. In university, for example, people are not going to give you things willingly, and you have to go out and get it yourself. The professors, for example, are not going to hold your hand unless you ask them to, and just the idea that you are now in charge of your life and that there's no set curriculum or path for you to follow was quite nerve-wracking, but also exhilarating at the same time. While you do have advisors and upperclassmen who can act as like guides, at the end of the day, it's up to you to figure out what you want to do in your time at university.
I don't think the atmosphere at Columbia is the same as the general US academic atmosphere. Being in the Ivy League means that you are surrounded by a group of talented, dedicated, hardworking intellectuals, which creates a very competitive environment. That competitive environment, of course, will create some stress and pressure. Besides, people here do not have the concept of sleeping. You will always see students studying in the library 24/7. Even at midnight, the library is still so crowded.
I think that there are so many opportunities to make friends in college, either through clubs or through the dorms or even through classes. A few of my best friends I've made just by virtue of the classes that I was taking because they have shared interests, or the clubs that I've joined. It's all about taking initiative and reaching out to people. Other than these, my university often holds mixers or events that are designed for you to meet new people, and they're always fun to attend. For example, recently I went to an international student mixer, and the fact that everyone was from another country meant that that was an easy conversation starter, and it was super fun to meet new people. Even during COVID, when classes were virtual, people would actively reach out over Instagram or respond to a story just to start a conversation, which could eventually end up in a coffee chat or something. So if we could do it during online school, you can definitely do it when everything is in person.
From my observation, I might be wrong. Students from Hong Kong tend to stay within their own circle, hanging out with their other Hong Kong students. I do not discourage you to do so, but I encourage you to do more than that. So, how did I make friends? The simplest way to make friends is in class. Intriguingly, we have a culture to know everyone in class. When you sit down in a lecture hall, we tend to introduce ourselves to our neighbors, and if you are in a small class, we will tend to know everyone and exchange contacts as well. By the end of the semester, you should be able to know your class very well, and if you're willing to, you can also be friends outside class. This indeed is a way to make friends. If you're worrying about not having good conversation whatsoever, you can start off with a very simple topic around the course that you are taking, and then move on and progress, and you'll be just fine.
So I